Hey everyone, it's Pharmacist Michael here, and today we're going to talk about something very real and very important: coping with loss. Whether it's a loss of a loved one, a relationship, or even a job, loss is something we all experience. It's painful and it can feel overwhelming, but it's also part of life. Today, I want to share why coping with loss is essential to happy, healthy living and give you some tools to help you through these tough times. I know this is a heavy topic, but it's one that affects all of us at some point in our lives. And understanding how to cope with loss is a vital part of our journey towards well-being. So let's get started. First, it's important to understand that grief is a completely normal and natural response to loss. Whether it's the loss of a loved one, a pet, or even a life transition, grief is how our mind and body process this change. We live in a culture that often tries to avoid or suppress painful emotions, but acknowledging your grief and allowing yourself to feel is an essential first step towards healing. Remember, grief doesn't have a timeline. It's okay to feel sad, angry, or confused for as long as you need. Everyone's journey is different. Tip number 2 is allow yourself to feel the pain. Loss hurts, and trying to bottle up your emotions or push them aside can actually make the healing process take longer. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. By letting yourself feel, you're honoring your emotions and you're taking the first step in healing. You don't need to be strong all the time. True strength often lies in vulnerability. Tip number 3 is reach out for support. When we go through loss, it's easy to isolate ourselves, but leaning on friends, family, or even a professional can make a big difference. Having someone to talk to, share memories with, or simply sit quietly with can help you feel less alone. Sometimes just knowing someone is there can provide comfort. Don't be afraid to ask for help, whether it's a listening ear or guidance from a counselor. Tip number 4, understand that healing takes time. There's no set timeline for grief, and it's important to be patient with yourself. Healing isn't a straight line. It's more like a wave, with good days and bad days. One day you may feel okay, and the next day the pain comes rushing back. That's normal. Give yourself grace and don't expect to move on in a hurry. Instead, focus on moving forward, slowly but surely. Tip number 5, find healthy outlets for your emotions. When we go through loss, emotions can feel overwhelming, but finding ways to express those feelings can be incredibly helpful. Journaling, painting, exercising, or even talking with someone can help you release pent-up emotions in a healthy way. It doesn't matter how you choose to express yourself. The key is to allow your emotions to flow in a way that feels safe and productive for you. Tip number 6, one of my favorites: take care of your body and mind. Loss can take a toll on both your physical and mental health, so it's important to be gentle with yourself. Try to maintain a routine, eat well, get some sleep, and move your body. These small acts of self-care can help you feel more grounded. Grief is exhausting, and taking care of your basic needs can give you the strength to cope. Tip number 7, honor the memory of what you've lost. Whether it's a loved one, a relationship, or a life chapter, creating a ritual to honor the memory can help you find closure. This could be lighting a candle, creating a photo album, or simply reflecting on positive memories. By celebrating what you've lost, you're keeping that memory alive in a healthy, positive way. Tip number 8, give yourself permission to experience joy again. When you're grieving, It can feel wrong to laugh or feel happiness. But joy is part of healing. It doesn't mean you're forgetting or moving on. It just means you're allowing yourself to continue living and finding happiness in the present. It's okay to smile. It's okay to laugh. Let joy back into your life at your own pace. Loss is one of the most difficult things we face in life, but it's also an inevitable part of being human. By learning to cope with loss in a healthy way, you're not just surviving, you're growing. You're building resilience, deepening your emotional strength, and learning how to navigate the ups and downs of life. I hope this video has helped answer some of your questions about loss and how to cope. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section. Also, be sure to check out the description section for links to products that I recommend to help you lead a happy, healthy life. My name is Pharmacist Michael. Be happy and be healthy.